Yeah, that's no problem at all. We are, yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
As you can see, folks, they're very busy here at Ricci's Italian Sausage. And even if this isn't your name, turn around, young man. You see that name right there? Costa. It makes me think the Feast of the Seven Fishes. Of course, Paul, along with Dom and Guy, and all of those wonderful people, and even, yes, our state senator, he is Jay Costa. You're no relation to the Costas, but you do like Ricci's Italian Sausage.
I love it.
All right, what'd you have today?
I have the sausage roll.
Sausage roll. Now, you come here often?
As much as I can, yeah.
What are some of your favorites here?
Well, sausage roll,
Right.
the sausage, and the lasagna.
See, folks, a manja manja. Now you're going to meet the people behind this wonderful place. It's in the Kenmar Plaza. And tax collector, the guy who has really made Kennedy Township boom over the last 4 decades, my friend Mel Weinstein. Let's meet him right now.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
And also shalom, because Mel Weinstein is here, ladies and gentlemen. His father, Noah, of Jewish heritage, and his mother, he being a Catholic, is Pearl, of course. And what a wonderful family. His son, John Weinstein, happens to be the Allegheny County Treasurer of this wonderful place that includes Kennedy Township. And he's one of the real reasons why this place continues to shine. And being that he's here, a little Manischewitz that I picked up at the Fine Wine and Spirits store right here in the Kenmar Plaza. To all of my friends of the Jewish faith, I will never forget you, so much so that we have added gefilte fish as the 8th fish for the 7, now 8 fishes of Christmas Eve. And because of Ernie and his son Gianni, also from the Fine Wine and Spirits store, it is Paisano, Carlo Rossi wine. So we're going to enjoy, but remember, never drink and drive. Always take Yellow Cab to Pittsburgh, or in the valley where I'm from, JB Taxi. Now, Ernst and Lil were the real reason this place started 70 years ago. He's carrying it on, and of course, earlier you saw his son Gianni taking orders up to the last minute. So Ernie, where are we as far as the timeline, and when is no mas, meaning no more sausage?
We're going to try not to ever say no mas.
Okay.
We're working late tonight, we're working late tomorrow night, and Christmas Eve we're here till 3.
All right, now look, tell me a little bit about some of this amazing stuff that you saw.
We make our own sausage.
Look at that, folks. Come on, what else we got?
This is Ernie's arrabbiata, and that means it's a little bit angry, but it's a little bit hot.
And this is?
That is La Familia Ricci hot sausage sauce. It has crumbled sausage in it. And this is my mother's famous sauce, Lil's. Lil's famous sauce. Just a simple San Marzano tomato, simple plain sauce. It's amazing on our meatballs or pasta.
That's why I showed you that first. Always take care of your mama. Okay, now listen, if we give you the recipe, we'd have to kill you. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Let's talk about the history of mom and dad of this place, and then we're going to give some love to my friend Don Weinstein.
1945, my grandparents, Ernest and Stella, started a little grocery store on Island Avenue in Keys Rocks. And little did we know that that little grocery store would morph into a sausage business that could sustain 3 generations. My dad, my mother picked it up, came to me, and we're still running with the ball. And I have 2 boys, Ernest and Gianni. It will go 4 generations, I don't know.
He is,
we're giving it our best shot.
In the midst of hopefully becoming an orthopedic surgeon in the very near future. He's going to spend a little time continuing to hone his craft with the good folks at the Allegheny Health Network Orthopedic Institute. And yes, Dr. Patrick DeMeo is the head of orthopedics and also team physician of the Pirates. So I wish you well. I know you'll do great. Talk about you and how important this is, Gianni, you and your brother and obviously your entire family, to take it to the next step because of the opportunity you've been given.
Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to work hard, keep working knowing that your great-grandfather, your grandfather, and your father really continue to work hard for your family. They've really come from humble beginnings. We know how to work hard, and it's probably one of the easiest ways to keep the family name going and making them proud.
Now, we all know Southern Italy is where it started. It has to do, obviously, with the holiest aspect of our wonderful religion that is Catholic. And when you're looking at Christmas Eve, they started it with the 7 fish, where some families actually done 9, 10, and 11 fishes. But let's talk about La Vigilia and what it means, and the whole idea of why this is so sacred to you, to the point where after you work here all day, you go home and your sons are involved, your wife's involved, your mom and dad, and you're preparing those fishes.
It's all about the season of Advent. It's all about the celebration of life, celebration of the birth of Christ. and why it's meatless is we're fasting, and that's why it's fish. How the 7 number came about, there's 100 stories as to how it came about. The 7 sacraments has always been. 7 of the apostles were fishermen. In our family, we have 7 fish, and then we have 13 dishes. And you have 12 dishes for the apostles, and the last dish is for Christ. So it's just all biblical, and it's all tradition. It's a beautiful tradition.
It is, and you know, our good friend, who happens to be the godfather of my daughter Eva, Joe Piccarelli's lovely wife, who's from this part of the world, as is Joe from Coriopolis, just up the road. She's in here all the time.
Yes.
Joe, of course, wanted to be here, but he has 424 Walnut. That's the name of the restaurant. It's Swiftly very busy. But let's talk about really neighbors and friends and customers and how much they really mean to you.
Oh, it's everything. I mean, coming back to Kennedy Township is like coming back home. This is where we grew up. This is where my family's lived since 1961. And the people that come in this store have just a long history with our family. But we draw from a big radius, especially for the holiday season. And everybody has a custom. They come in and tell you what they're making. And that's one of the best things about the whole thing. What are you doing? What are you cooking? What are you making? They all have a story. They all have a recipe. And that makes it beautiful.
Anytime I see a Chevrolet, I think of John Surretti, who for the longest time was the #1 Chevy dealer in this region. And he's also part of the pit up crew, which really, folks, is all about Stowe Township and the Rocks. John Surretti, his legacy is amazing, but he loves this part of the world.
Oh, he does. He's in here all the time. He's great. And his family, the Surretti family history is just all about the number of kids in the family, the customs, the traditions, and you know, he still carries the torch.
He does.
And that's a good thing.
Now, he said, this is quoting him, his mother was a meatball with earrings. Now, that's John Surretti who said that. All right, that's John. That may be the line of the year, though. Now, listen, Mel Weinstein. Talk about Mel a little bit.
Known Mel since I was a kid, growing up in Kennedy Township. My uncle was a state representative for 28 years. Mel ran Kennedy Township, and the whole beauty about that generation is they always took care of the old people, and they always took care of kids. And no matter what you say here in Kennedy Township, you have a problem, you need something that pertains to kids and old people, he's the first one that steps up. And that's always been one of the things about him since I've known him.
Well, he's worked awfully close with people like the mayor of Coriopolis, Tony Celeste. I know that my friend Dominic Ravelli from Ravelli Concrete is a big fan as well. Mel, you have done so much here. Let's talk about why Kennedy Township is such a passion for us.
Kennedy Township is probably the best in the West. If you look at it, we're centrally located. We're 5.3 square mile, 8,600 people. Central, we're easy access to 79 north and south, 15 minutes to downtown Pittsburgh, 15 minutes to the airport. And we're an invitation. Kennedy's probably one of the hottest numbers in the West right now. We used to have the development over on Long Ridge. 65 homes went up there. Everyone's taken. And people are dying to live in Kennedy. So it's an interesting place. And I've known the RICCI family for many, many years. Grew up, loves Kennedy. They're a part of Kennedy. You take the Italian side of it, it's all it's a rock.
It is. All right, now the thing, and by the way, your son John, off the charts. Done an amazing job. Allegheny County Treasurer. Okay, fish.
Fish.
You finally. This is what you call the Bible of the 7 fishes. We've given you all of these previews. I have been literally on the road to where, folks, I don't know if my car is going to be able to make it home because I put so many miles on this thing over the last month. But this is the official 7 fishes of Christmas Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my paisan, Ernie Richard.
Oh, we didn't give it all away today.
Just give the 7.
Well, you got to have buckle up. Okay, you have to have the shrimp. You have to have the eel. Okay, then you modernize a little bit and you have some shrimp and scallops.
Okay.
Okay, and then you got to have the calamari.
Right.
Okay, then we have the tuna sauce with the pasta. Okay, then we have some white fish, and we added lobster and crab claws. That's real. Joe Piccarelli gets so upset when I say that.
I know. He'll get over it.
He gets so upset, but you have to modernize it. But there's always and again, fish were it was plentiful.
A little message to the audience in Italian before we go. Just a little message.
Buona Natale. That's It's the best message I can give you.
Amen.
I love your family.
Amen to that. Ernie, Ricci, Gianni, and Mel Weinstein. Ricci's Italian Sausage, Kenmar Plaza, in that great community, Kennedy Township. Ciao from your Pratte.